The story begins at a high school party where a group of friends discovers a new app in the market that claims to predict the exact time of a person's death. Intrigued, they all jokingly download the app. They make a bet whoever has the shortest countdown will drink all the liquor on the table. Like most people, they accept the app's terms and conditions without reading them. Everyone sees different countdowns, some have decades, while others only a few years. However, Courtney's app shows she has just 3 hours to live. Nervous, she hesitates, but her friends brush it off as a joke. To lighten the mood, her boyfriend Evan drinks all the liquor for her. Later, intoxicated, he insists on driving Courtney home, but she refuses and decides to walk instead, which angers him. He drives off, leaving her alone. As Courtney walks home, she receives a notification from the app saying she has violated the user agreement. Confused, she ignores it but begins to sense a sinister presence. Strange noises surround her, and as her countdown ends, a shadowy entity attacks her. Courtney dies in her home, confirming the app's predictions. Meanwhile, her boyfriend narrowly avoids an accident that would have killed Courtney, proving her death was inevitable. At the hospital, we meet Quinn, a nurse and the film's protagonist. Courtney's boyfriend, also admitted there, tells her about the app and its deadly accuracy. Quinn dismisses it as coincidence but downloads the app out of curiosity. Her countdown shows just 2 days to live. Concerned but skeptical, she shares the app with her coworkers. Most have years to live, except for their boss, Dr. Sullivan, whose app predicts he will live to 98. When Evan's countdown is almost up, he panics and runs out of the hospital, trying to escape. But as soon as he steps outside, his phone buzzes with a creepy message: "You have broken the user agreement." At that moment, Evan sees a tall, dark figure in the mirror, and it follows him down a staircase. He frantically navigates the building, using his phone's flashlight. He looks up, and for a brief moment, he sees a figure dressed like Courtney. It grabs him and throws him down the staircase, right as his countdown hits 0. Quinn arrives at work and hears about Evan's accident. Distraught, she sneaks into the hospital mortuary and tries to unlock Evan's phone using face recognition and discovers that Evan's countdown had already reached 0. Soon, she realizes that her own countdown ends at the same time she's supposed to visit her mom's grave. Panicked, she cancels her plans. But as the app alerts her that she's broken the agreement, just then a dark figure appears in the room. Meanwhile, it was Dr. Suleman who tries to harass her. Later that night, Quinn tries to delete the app, but her attempt fails. Desperate, she turns to the internet for answers and uncovers multiple horrifying stories related to the countdown app. The next morning, she's startled to see a vision of Evan's dead body in her bed. Frightened, Quinn smashes her phone in a fit of panic, but the countdown continues. The next day, when Quinn buys a new phone, the app automatically installs itself. As Quinn drives away, she sees another dark figure in the road and crashes into another vehicle. The angry car owner approaches, but Matt, a man from the store, intervenes and helps her. Matt reveals that he, too, has been affected by the countdown app. They head to a bar to discuss it, and there, they discover the app's terms. Once installed, it binds you to the countdown, and you can't escape. Matt convinces a drunk man to download the app, and to their surprise, the man is given a long countdown: 39 years. Later at the hospital, Matt encounters a disturbing event. A child's ghostly figure appears in the bathroom and leads him into a terrifying confrontation with the demon. Meanwhile, Quinn faces workplace drama with Dr. Sullivan, who lies to HR, accusing her of misconduct. Furious, Quinn storms out. Then they go to a church to meet a man who knows about the app's curse. He tells them of an ancient demon that terrorized a village long ago, and he explains that the only way to break the curse is to either outlive your countdown or die early. The trio visits a mobile shop, where the shopkeeper hacks into the app and increases their lifespan. They find Jordan's name on the list, confirming that she too downloaded the app. That night, she is too afraid to sleep alone and invites Matt to stay with her. At midnight, Quinn is jolted awake by a strange sound. She finds Matt outside her room, only to realize that the person in her bed was the demon. In a panic, they both rush to find safety, but Matt's and Quinn's countdowns return to their original numbers. Now they choose to fight the curse by making someone die early. In a bold move, Quinn seduces Dr. Sullivan and attempts to inject him with a lethal dose of morphine. But before she can finish, Jordan arrives and the demon intervenes. The doctor escapes and Jordan is nearly claimed by the curse. Quinn confronts the demon one final time. Quinn bravely injects herself with the morphine, ending her life before her countdown runs out. In that instant, the curse lifts and the demon disappears. But in a shocking twist, Jordan rushes to Quinn's side, finds a syringe in her pocket, and injects Quinn, bringing her back to life. The movie closes with Quinn, Jordan, and their father visiting their mother's grave, trying to move on from the traumatic events. However, as Quinn walks away, she receives one last notification from the countdown app: a new version installed. And that's how movie ends. Thank you for watching.